Here is the 2024 Toyota Highlander Hybrid XLE. The Highlander sits between the large Sequoia and the small RAV4, and it fits perfectly, achieving both benchmarks for fuel efficiency and family friendliness. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the Highlander Hybrid, what safety features you get with this XLE trim, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Starting with the different trims you can get when it comes to the Highlander Hybrid, you have the option of picking from 5 hybrid models and packages. This will be the LE, XLE, Nightshade Edition, which is a package, Limited, and the Platinum, which is also a package on top of the Limited. Or you can get these 3 trims in the non-hybrid version. And if you want to get the XSE, it's only available just as gas. Each of these trims will have their own unique features and options, as well as exterior looks and interior looks. Now, for the safety features you will get with this XLE trim, this will include the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, and since all Toyota models come with the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus, you also get things like the pre-collision system with pedestrian detection and bicycle detection, full speed range dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, lane tracing assist, risk avoidance, which will be the semi-automated emergency steering to avoid pedestrian, bicyclist, or vehicle, left turn intersection support, and the front-to-front risk detection. Now, taking a look at what powers this Hybrid XLE, it has the 2.5-liter hybrid synergy drive engine, and this is going to give you a combined 243 horsepower and a 175 pound-foot of torque. Towing-wise, you'll be able to tow about 3,500 pounds when equipped properly. With fuel economy, you get about 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 6.8 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. The front of the XLE, you've got a unique bumper style here, with the bottom being in black plastic. There's also this mini lower grille area, and with this trim, you also get the LED fog lights, which is nice. And even around the LED housing, there is more of the black trim and this vent styling. The grille area is outlined in this satin aluminum trim, and the center area is all in gloss black, and you have this open grille style, which is pretty cool. You've also got the Toyota badge there in blue, letting you know that you have a hybrid. The Toyota badge is also surrounded by the same satin aluminum trim. There's also the front sensor hidden in the grille there, and like the fog lights, you also have these sleek looking LED headlamps which look aggressive in a way. Now the only trim that will look different in the front will be the non-hybrid XSE trim, otherwise they all look the same. Now coming to the side of the Highlander, up top the XLE does come standard with the power sunroof, along with these roof rails which are also in this satin aluminum finish. Around the windows, the bottom portion is in chrome, and you do have the body color door handles, along with the body color and half black side mirrors with the turn signals. Also, along the sides of the front doors will be the all-wheel drive badging in chrome, and then there's this black molding which is only around the wheels and not along the sides of the vehicle, which I like, and it doesn't look all that bad. And then you've got these sleek and stylish looking 18-inch alloy wheels with some granite trim in the inserts. Coming around to the rear of the XLE, like the front, back here there's also the black trim that covers the majority of the bumper. You've also got the reflectors back here, and on the bumper at the top you do have the chrome protector. On the tailgate will be the Highlander, Toyota, Hybrid, and the XLE chrome badging, and then you've got these nice looking tail lights which also add to the look of the rear. And at the top you've got the built-in spoiler with the integrated brake light. Now, opening up the tailgate, which is power opening, since this is a 3-row SUV, you still get a ton of room back here for all of your things, and you can enjoy your family road trips with ease. Also back here will be some hooks on both of the sides, and you do have this hidden storage area on the left side. Lifting up the carpet area will be the roadside kit here, plus you can use this area for small storage as well. Entering into the rear of the XLE, it's a pretty simple and clean interior. Here you've got some space at the bottom and a speaker next to that. The middle section does have this leatherette trim with the contrast stitching. There's also this trim here that is a different color, so it breaks up all of the black. Back here are also the window shades. As for the rear seats, and we'll start in the third row, To get back here, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is pull on this handle here and just push the seat forward. Back here in the third row, there's some okay space, and it can be a bit tight for adults unless you move the second row up a bit. So I think having 3 people back here can be a bit tight, but if you just have 2 adults, I think you'll be okay. Plus the third row seats do recline a bit as well, so it kind of adds to the comfort back here. Other things that you'll find back here in the third row will just be the cup holders on both of the sides. Now, as for the second row, this trim does have the bench seats, but with the limited and the platinum, they do come with the captain's chairs. These seats, like the third row, can also recline a bit. You can also fold these seats down in case you do want to fold the third row down and utilize all of the interior cargo space. And with this latch here, you can also slide these seats forward and backwards. Plus the interior on the XLE, you do get these seats in soft Dex material. And these are pretty comfortable seats, which is definitely a plus for your passengers. Pulling down the center area will just have the cup holders, and behind the driver and passenger seats are more storage pockets. On the rear console will just be the temperature controls and USB ports. Coming to the front of the Highlander, it's exactly like the rear but with a slightly bigger area at the bottom. Then are the typical window and side mirror controls. As for the front seats, you can see you'll fit nicely in these and they're pretty comfy as well, just like the second row. Plus the front seats also come heated, and also both of the front seats are power adjustable. Underneath are the pedals, hood latch release, and the gas cap release. Above will be a small cubby for more storage. Then you've got the auto high beam, tailgate, and the heated steering wheel buttons. And up by the steering wheel, you also have the cluster buttons. And as for the steering wheel itself, it's manual adjustable. Entering inside of the Highlander, the dashboard is covered in hard and soft material with the speakers there in the corners. Then is this nice cluster area, which has the nice details, but it's not fully digital like it is on the higher trims. So here you have the cluster area that has the charge, eco, and power sections, since this is a hybrid. And in the center there, you have a screen where you can display all sorts of information about the vehicle. And each menu will have other things within it. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, and like I mentioned, is also heated. On the left side will be the cluster, volume, phone, and Bluetooth controls. The other side has the cruise control, adaptive cruise control, lane keep, and media controls. Behind are the high beam, indicator, and lighting controls, while the other side has the front and rear wiper controls. The center armrest area is pretty interesting since it doesn't open like a normal armrest, but instead the center area slides back and there is some decent amount of space in here. Plus you've got a 12-volt outlet. On the sides of the center console, you'll notice more of the chrome trimming, and on the console itself, you've got a bunch of different things, like the different drive modes, along with the electronic parking brake, auto hold, traction control, EV mode, and trail mode. Then you've got the gear shifter, which is also wrapped in leather, along with the front cup holders. Then there's more space in the front here, which also has more USB ports and another 12-volt outlet. Above, you've got this area here, which will be your wireless charging pad, which does come standard. Then are the usual temperature controls and the heated seat buttons. Then you've got this nice looking 8-inch touchscreen, which is very easy to navigate since there's a very few things on this. So on here, you've got the map section here, which you can subscribe to, or you can use it off your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Next will be the media section for your AM, FM, and all of that. Then is the phone pairing section, which is pretty straightforward and once you have it paired. Under the vehicle section, you can see different things about the vehicle. And finally is the settings section where you can change different users and view more things about the vehicle. Up top is the mirror, then you've got the usual interior lights, SOS, and sunroof controls. And like I was mentioning earlier, this does have the power sunroof. Here is the key fob and what it looks like for the Highlander. Now coming around to the passenger side, the dashboard has this nice granite trim, and then this small open storage space. Plus you've got the usual glove compartment as well. There's no window sticker for this Highlander Hybrid XLE, but it does start from about $55,700 Canadian. And this may be minus any dealer discounts and manufacturing rebates if they're being offered. Well, that does it for the review on this 2024 Toyota Highlander Hybrid XLE. Let me know what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?